Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks, A State of a World on Tuesday, November 2nd, 2021. What is it? Good, better, and different? All three, I'm afraid. What are some of the major headlines? Bill McKibben mentions latest sissy fit threatens to curb Biden agenda at UN Climate Summit. I agree. Tom Goldtooth at COP26, absolute carbon reduction is issue of life and death for indigenous peoples. I agree. The Samoan climate activist Brianna Fruin says if Pacific Islands drown, the rest of the world is doomed. I agree. Because they're lying going into the ocean, as New York, Louisiana, Florida. As SCOTUS reviews Texas abortion ban, activists look to new strategies to save reproductive freedom. And Dinosaur warns nations are driving themselves to extinction with billions in fossil fuel subsidies. I totally agree. That's actually a very cute uh, presentation by a dinosaur. World leaders gather in Glasgow for start of crucial COP26 UN climate summit. Senator Joe Manchin won't commit to Build Back Better Act, imperiling Biden domestic agenda. Okay, Joe Manchin, you have to get on track and do what's good for your people. Supreme Court hears oral arguments on Texas near total abortion ban. And Virginia governor's race takes center stage on election day. Say it's too close to call now is also with the New Jersey race. Kids as young as 5 set to be vaccinated within days as pediatric doses begin shipping. Judge blocks vaccine mandate for Chicago. Police officers. UN Security Council extends peacekeeping mandate in Moroccan occupied Western Sahara. 1975 is when Morocco invaded uh, the Western Sahara. And why do we support something like that? Let the Western Saharan people have their freedom. The Burmese military force is accused of torture and attacks on civilians. Burma is a former British colony, and they gave them their freedom supposedly. But they said, but they turned it over to the military. I don't understand. Now, UN warns Afghanistan faces world's worst humanitarian crisis amid mounting hunger. All those years of war didn't do them any good. Striking John Deere workers win wage and pension increases in John Deere workers win wage and pension increases in tentative contract. That's good for them. Homicide trial of teen gunman Kyle Rittenhouse gets underway in Wisconsin. He should be charged with murder and put away forever. Senate confirms Beth Robinson as first ever LBGTQ plus federal appeals court judge. Thank you, Senate. And that's thanks to the votes of Senator Lisa Murkowski and Senator from Maine. What is your name? Okay. Lisa Murkowski and from Alaska and Susan Collins of Maine. Good for you. New judge. Okay. Reverend Jesse Jackson hospitalized after fall at Howard University. Who'll do okay. World leaders, activists descend on Glasgow for COP26 as future of humanity hangs in the balance. And G20 members agree to a minimum corporate tax rate and vaccines push. G20 members agree to minimum corporate tax rate, vaccines push, but make little progress on the climate. That's too bad, because we need some work on that. Yeah, have to end coal financing and we need to have global temperatures lowered, not raised. Okay. So the climate, nothing's happening, but that's the way it usually is. Global COVID global COVID death toll has topped 5 million. FDA approves vaccines for 5 to 11-year-olds. SCOTUS rejects religious objection to our vaccine for Maine healthcare workers. New York City mandate takes effect on the vaccine. Biden admin issues new memo to end remain in Mexico as migrant caravan takes break on trek to U.S. Thank you, President Biden. Mexico is not a safe country. There's going to be a minimum tax of 15%, a minimum corporate tax rate of 15%, and going to raise revenue so that we can also pursue efforts on the climate. But I don't know what's really going to happen. But we have the debt relief needs to be approved for poor nations, and they've pledged to vaccinate 70% of the global population against the virus. That's what the G20 members agreed to do. Hope they'll follow through on that. Okay, now, so that's a lot of news. But that's the way it is. We have these two governor's races. One's in New Jersey and one's in Virginia, and they're both too close to call. Here's hoping that the Democratic candidates win all throughout the down ballot as well, because Governor Terry McCullough has been doing a good job in Virginia, and Governor Murphy has been doing a good job in New Jersey. So I hope they will win. Okay, now, what else is new? Well, how about a little music? Okay. All right. I thought. All right. I sang "Amazing Grace," Michael. All right. Let's sing a song I like. It's called "Good Night, Irene." Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Last Saturday night I got married. Me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife are parted. Gonna take another stroll downtown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in the town. Sometimes I have a great notion to jump into the river and drown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Stop rambling, stop your gambling. Stop staying out late at night. Go home to your wife and your family. Sit down by the fireside bright. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Okay, that's Good Night, Irene. It was sung, recorded by the Weavers. And it was written by some members of that group. Very old song, very nice song. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Tuesday, November 2nd, 2021 for London Media Cowan Speak State of the World. Hope you're back with us again tomorrow evening. In the meanwhile, stay safe, wear a mask, practice social distancing, when the vaccine is available for you and safe for you to take it, I take it. I had mine on May 27th, and I'm doing good. And also, in addition to having the vaccine on May 27th, I was had 2 sore arms, and I was tired for a week, and then it was fine. So anyway, that's good. So that was about 4 months ago, 5 months ago. So I'm in good shape. All right. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night.